Hello everyone and welcome back to Mahjong Soul. My name is Yusung. We've been doing pretty well. There have been some whispers that I've accidentally gone goblin mode on a few of the ranked games that I've played lately. I would not like to confirm nor deny those allegations. I would just like to say, when you hear the devil on your shoulder whisper in your ear, hey, go into goblin mode. It's very hard to resist, okay? All right, let's get into a ranked match. Again, I still think that we can get into master rank. Again, we're doing pretty well in the expert 3 rank. It doesn't seem like we're getting destroyed by the other players, which should be a bad sign, obviously. Also in this, okay, I have a thing prepared for this. Girl, put your Ricci on. Tell me your favorite con. You go ahead, let me run now. Please leave a like and a comment if you enjoyed that. It's the only currency that I'll accept, quite frankly. It's the only reward I'll accept for that kind of level of song parody. Did I think about that in the 30 seconds right before I clicked record? You betcha. You betcha. Will it be stuck in my head for the rest of the day? Oh, absolutely. It's a living hell in here. Okay. I'm going to keep this green dragon for now. I don't know. Let's keep the green dragon for now. Let's be a little optimistic. Let's also counter shapes. Excuse me. 1, 2, 3. So this is like one sequence. Pair. Sequence. 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 So technically we have the 5 shapes that we need. That's a great draw. So we should probably get rid of this sooner rather than later. So this will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. And this is like a little redundant, but it's also okay. If we draw a 3 here, we can turn this into a 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 4. This 1, 3 shape and this 2, 4 shape is not that great. But I suppose with the next thing that we draw, we can kind of play it by ear. I think what's probably best is to discard this 1. Yeah, I think we can discard this 1, right? Is there a way that we can guarantee Pinfu? I'm not sure that we can, because we do need to naturally draw a 2 of characters for that to happen. Again, Pinfu, we need to end on a double-sided weight. Unfortunately, the 9 of characters is not going to help that much. It's early in the morning. I'm going to tell you right now. Do you remember, like, I don't know if this is ubiquitous in all childhoods. Probably not, but I would argue a large sum of them, a large amount of them, especially if you're watching this video. You know that feeling when you would wake up and the first thing that you would do is like play 2 hours of Game Boy, and it like obviously as an adult that doesn't sound very like healthy, right? Or like satisfying, but as a kid it was the most satisfying thing in the world. God, I miss that. The point is, it's early in the morning. I'm playing some Mahjong. It's a similar feeling. I like it. Now, it would taste all the sweeter if we were able to win a game of Mahjong, which would be very, very cool. So this is a little bit better now. This 1, 1, 3, because it means that we can complete it with a 1 or a 2. Unfortunately, we would have to throw away Pinfu if that was the case. Okay, I don't really like throwing this away, because probably someone's sitting on a pair of them. Yeah, so there was a chance that if we were to play like super defensively, we would have kept that. Also, the player across from us has discarded some pretty scary stuff, like this 5 and this 7. So that's something to look out for. The player to our right has discarded a 4 and a 3. It's not super scary, but people are starting to finish their hands. Whereas, like, if you were to look at my discards, you'd be like, that guy's struggling right now. This guy is down horrendous. He's discarding garbage after garbage. It's mostly just honors and terminals. Oh, man. So I think we probably give up on this, right? I don't know. This is risky. I know how this is gonna sound. It's like, tell me you lost all confidence without telling me you lost all confidence. But I think that we could possibly fold here. Yeah, we're folding. I mean, like, I'm so happy because, like, I was probably gonna fold before they called Ricci, but the fact that they called Ricci gives me a great reason to fold. You know what I mean? All right. So what else is really safe here? This 2 is definitely safe. This 1 is safe. I wish we had a 6 of characters, but we don't. We have a 7 of bamboo, which is nice. Maybe we can do this to try to stay in Tenpai. Yeah, okay, this is fine. We can also discard this and maybe to, like, if we draw a 6 of characters, or even if we chi a 6 of characters, we might be able to aggressively do that in order to stay in Tenpai. All right, let's discard this one, actually. I'm not sure. This is probably a much safer discard, because it's more recent. But I always do this to myself. Whoa, okay. A new door indicator. Really risky con. Into a 3 of circles drop? Are you, my brother in Christ, what are you doing? All right, so that's really scary. They must be playing to win if that's the case. Okay, luckily the 7 passes. Very scary situation. Really risky. Oh, I mean, it's not super risky, but it's pretty risky. 4 of bamboo should be safe because it's been discarded after the player across from us called Ricci. I can't believe they would call a closed con on the Dora. Holy moly, that's terrifying. So we got a lot of people to play safe around. We could chi this. Then we would have... I think we do. Maybe that was a bad idea. I thought for some reason we were, we would be in Tenpai at this point. We're not in Tenpai. What the hell? Okay, that's okay. Let's hope that we get some more safe tiles. I mean, these 4s should be safe. No, they were discarded before they called Ricci. The 3 was discarded after they called Ricci. Okay, we also could have, I think we could have discarded a 7 there to stay in Tenpai, but it's too dangerous as the new Dora tile now. Okay, this is fine. We don't end in Tenpai or whatever, but that's okay. Wow, they had a 3-6-9 weight. That's a really strong Ricci hand. I'm glad that we managed to play safe. Really scared of what the player to our right was doing there with the closed con. What? This is the opposite of the blessing of garbage. This is a really good blessing. Holy guacamole. Holy guacamole. And I don't use holy guacamole lightly, okay? We could even do a half outside hand, but I don't think that we do that, right? I think we should have discarded this last turn, and we just go for a finishing hand. Yeah, absolutely, we just go for a finishing hand. This is an absolutely disgusting hand. Dude, if the Dora ever comes out, it's also our seat wind, so it's even more valuable to us. We can just pawn this. Why are we playing so aggressively? It's because we have a triplet of the east wind already, so like we don't need to worry about getting a Yaku. We already have one, right? It's the prevalent wind. So this would be a great hand to win. It's also so valuable, especially if the Dora comes, man. That'd be nuts. I guess I'm praying to the Mahjong gods right now if they'll hear me out. Okay. What would be really delicious is if we had like another pair. Like if we drew a 2 of characters, 3 or a 6. We would have another pair because we would obviously love to call this, right? We would obviously love to finish the set, but if we were to do so, we would need another pair to finish our hand. 3-4 is really nice. That's great. But keep in mind, even if we don't call this, I think I can con this, dude. Maybe this is a little too risky. Okay. What is the new door? It's the green dragon. Luckily, one of them has been discarded. I just basically wanted a, because whenever you con, oh, maybe I shouldn't have conned there. I think it might have given, like, what if this happened to be like a different door indicator that like propelled someone else to the heavens? You know what I mean? Okay, I'm gonna make a slight pivot here. That if they didn't want this 3 of characters, it might mean that they might not want a 1 or a 4, like the tiles around the 3 of characters. So let's pivot here and see what happens. I think at this point, I'm not sure if I would call the north winds. Let's chi. Okay, nice. And now we win off of a 1 or a 4. And also people might not play that carefully because like, uh-oh, that's really scary. We accidentally gave them the keys to the kingdom. People might not play that safe because they're like, oh, this guy just has like a baby hand. We can do whatever we want. When in reality, I have 2 Dora waiting for you. So like, it's pretty rough. There's definitely blood in the water here. Take a sip of water. If you get dehydrated during Mahjong and your play psychologically suffers, hate to say it, but that's on you, mon frere. Okay, brother. Oops. Okay, so that was a great pivot, right? Because they discarded a 3, we saw that they might not use the tiles around it later, and that's a nice 6,700 point hand right there. Holy moly. Oh, feels good. Feels good. This is not a bad hand either. Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, okay. We have 5 shapes, but like we're still missing a pair. We don't really need this. This could be our pair, or this could be our pair, but unfortunately, like if we use either of those as our pair, the tiles around it would kind of become useless, which is not a great feeling. Let's get rid of that. We could have kept this for a safer discard tile later on, but I guess right now I'm playing a little optimistically, like our hand is gonna come together, you know. Okay, great. We have a pair now. So let's count one more time. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then our 5th thing is our pair. So this is fine. It's not the strongest hand, but it'll do. And also, like, unfortunately, because our pair is the 9 of circles, we can't abandon these and go for an all simps hand, which would be great. There's also a world where we keep drawing pairs, but that's still like a long ways away. So I'm not super worried about that. And unfortunately, we have to keep this weak 7-9 shape, which is not great. Because again, we can only complete it with the 8, and also we would need like 2 8s of bamboo for a hand to like pop off, you know, or a 5 and an 8. Okay. The player to our right discarded a 5 of characters immediately at the start. Also, I don't know if this is a blessing of garbage or they're going for something weird, but the player to our right has like a scary hand right now. I'm not sure what they're up to, but they're up to something. I think, okay, the 8 has come down. Worst case scenario, right? They're going for some kind of flush with the circle suit. So maybe let's be a little bit mindful about the circle tiles that we discard. 5, 7, 9 shape is really great. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh God. Okay, our hand is both good and bad right now. It needs some work. It definitely needs some work. Okay, they went for a red dragon pawn. Okay, wow, they discarded a 5 of bamboo. Yeah, it's a very spooky hand. And also, like, right, what is the Dora? The Dora is the south wind. We don't really know where the south winds are, right? Which is a very poetic thing to say. I think this 3 should be safe. Yeah, okay. I don't know. They discarded some like valuable bamboo tiles. So again, the worst case is that they're going for some kind of full flush or half flush in the circle suit. They could also be going for some kind of all triplets thing. I'm not sure. Yeah, but this hand is not very good. I think that if you had to press me on it, like this is probably a hand where we would fold. Okay, what do we want to do here? Call me nuts, but like 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. So one of these 7s are superfluous, but oh man, I guess we're cutting this early because this is a safer tile to discard and it doesn't hurt to keep within our hand, right? Because there wasn't a huge point in having that triplet 7. Now, granted, if we drew like a 4 or a 5, we could have turned that into a triplet and then this into another sequence, but then we would have already had 3 7s, which wouldn't have been great. You're also looking at this and maybe thinking like, you know, if we had thought about this earlier, we could have gone for a 7, 8, 9 mixed triple sequence, but like, unfortunately, the player to our left has not cooperated that much, right? Okay, this is spooky. This is really spooky because the player to our right hasn't discarded any circle tiles and we've just been drawing a lot of circle tiles. Luckily, we still have like a decent amount of okay, cool, safe tiles to choose from. Okay, let's play super safe first, right? The 9 of characters is going to be really safe. The 9 of bamboo is probably also really safe. I'm not sure. They discarded a 6 of circles. I don't know. I don't really think that we have. I mean, I think this 9 is okay. They've discarded a 6, so this is technically Suji. Whoa! Oh! I thought they were folded. What did I tell you, dude? It was a half flush in the circle suit. It was the worst case scenario that came to pass. But I thought, dude, they folded with the 6, right? I don't know. Wow, okay. I mean, I don't... Oh, it's painful for sure. It's painful for sure. But at least they didn't like send us fully into the shadow realm. We just got a postcard from the shadow realm. You know what I mean? Could be worse. All right, what do we got here? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, this is, we still need a pair here. We would love to keep this 9 of bamboo in our hand. In fact, we might even want to keep the 1 of bamboo in this case, because it's like, we could turn that into like a full 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Of course, that's like super, super optimistic, right? But you never know what kind of draws we might get. Forest Gump, move over. Life is like a box of chocolates, Drake face. Life is like a game of Mahjong, Drake face. You never know what tiles you're gonna get. The kids these days, they're learning from the wrong role models. YouTuber and Twitch streamer starts beef with Tom Hanks. You won't believe what happens next. All right, nothing super scary so far. Of course, like we haven't really drawn great tiles. There's something. We could do 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 as well. We still need a pair, unfortunately. Still really need a pair, not to enforce any toxic masculinity idioms. This 7 can probably go. This 2, 3, 4 is really nice. Let's discard this Eastwind. Yeah, hopefully it's still early enough to where people don't have like a pair of the Eastwinds built up. I mean, they could have been dealt it, right? But who knows? The 7 is probably going to be more dangerous to discard, so we can probably just discard it now rather than later. Unless we draw that, in which case we do this, and we abandon this 4 and this 9, right? Because this is one sequence, 2, 3, 4, and then we can wait on our pair being the 9 of bamboo. Wow, okay, that's pretty brutal. They called Ricci, but I also think it's not the worst thing in the world, because one, we can play kind of safe, and I mean, I wish there's a few dangerous tiles in our hand, right? Oh, okay. They haven't discarded a single character tile. Discard the 9. Okay. They pawned a triplet of the 9. Interesting. So we know that this, yeah, dude, I'm folding here. This is a great time to check in with yourself, Yusung. What's the value of this hand? It's just all simples, right? It's just oops all simples. So let's fold here. What can we do next? This 5 should be safe. Still doing okay if we wanted to fight and stay in Tenpai, but I don't think we do. Another Ricci. Okay, interesting. Not only that, as the second Ricci, they've overridden the first person's Ricci BGM, which is honestly a declaration of war if I've ever seen one. Okay, 4 we know is safe. We just don't want to lose here. I know that we could play more aggressively, but it's not in my cards right now. Nice. Okay, cool. What is this? All simples? 1 Doro and the red 5. That's not bad. 5,200. Okay. And also they get the both of their Ricci sticks, right? Their own and the player to our rights. So we're in second place right now. This is still anyone's game. It's the South 1 round. Oh, baby. And we have 2 of the South winds. This is a great looking hand. Holy moly, this is a great looking hand. I mean, this is also like a pretty like worthless hand. Like all we have going for us is the triplet of the South winds. Nice, and it came out too. We can't really turn it into a flush or anything because that would just be like, it would take way too long and be way inefficient, or inefficient, excuse me. So what we're really hoping for here is for someone to the player to our left to play a 7 of circles. We chi that, we discard this, and then we wait on the 3 or the 6. We could also discard this and wait on 3, 4, 5, 6. It's probably stronger than the 6, 8, right? Okay, we can do this. I think. I don't know if that was a terrible idea or not. I'm not sure. But I feel like that having this, the 2-sided weight, is better than just having a single middle-sided weight, you know? Even though that doesn't really make sense. Okay. There was a 7 of circles. Unfortunate. I think it was too early in the game to where like there's no way we could have predicted that this was coming out. People might be thinking that now like I might be going for some kind of full or half flush in the bamboo suit. It's not true. But maybe I don't want to send that signal. Oh man. Because I want to complete these sequences, you know? But there's also a really good chance that I draw them myself. Wish we could have used that 4 of bamboo. Unfortunately, we can't. There's an 8 of bamboo that doesn't really help us. Unfortunately, like, Yeah, we've discarded a lot of great tiles, but so has the player across from us, right? And they already have a completed Yaku as well. What is the Dora here? The Dora is the 9 of bamboo. So only one has shown. So what's the scary situation? They're waiting on like a triplet of the 9 of bamboo? Maybe. That would be awful, right? I think like this is a good like boost in my Mahjong play where I'm like, how many Dora are currently revealed? Maybe adjust your play accordingly based on that. We would love some of these 4 of circles, right? They would really help. Even a 1 of circles would really help in our situation. Oh, okay, robbed, but at least it wasn't oh my god! A Mangon out of nowhere. That's terrifying, dude. I could have dealt into that so easy. I was discarding such great, like, useful tiles. Holy moly. FBI emote coming out? Oh my god. Anyone else have chills right now? This guy is also emoting. We all know what happened was nothing short of a massacre. Holy moly. Okay. Counter shapes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Cool. If that's the case, then we're using this 9 as our pair. Not only that, yeah, sure, I'll go for it. Why are we doing this? It's because we can go for a 1, 2, 3 mixed triple sequence. Not only that, if we get a 7, 8, 9 here, we can go for a full outside hand, which would be devastating. Devastatingly awesome, you know? Devastating to the other players, not to me. Call an ambulance, etc. Okay, the dream is immediately dead because there's only 1 1 of circles left. Am I dumb? Don't answer that. Don't answer that honestly. Oh my god. Am I the dumbest guy alive? Oh no. How do I save this? I can't. If another 1 of circles comes out and it doesn't end up in my hand, like we are absolutely donezo. I would even go so far as to say Dunzo Washington, okay? That's definitely a misplay. I was like, oh, I should have really looked at this before I made this decision. Kind of went goblin mode. But it's not an unforgivable goblin mode. Definitely not. What's the dream here? Dream here is that the first place calls Ricci, and then we coast in defense position until the end of the game. Or, okay. I mean, this is fine too. If we can make something around this 9 of bamboo work and discard this, get rid of this in its entirety, that could also work. Still go for something on the outside front, you know? Northwind would also save us here. Your music saved me. Your Northwind saved me here. Because again, it's our seat wind, but of course it's not looking super likely, right? We can also, if we really wanted to, probably get rid of this 6 early on because we've kind of pigeonholed ourselves in here and it's not looking great. Like we can't make use of the 6, 7, 8 unless we like went for a 1 through 9 pure straight. Okay, it's starting to look a little bit better. Again, don't really like the fact that there's only 1 1 of circles left. Really praying that we draw it or it comes out from the player to our left. And I also don't know if I should go aggro right now. Like, we have all the necessary shapes. Mr. Snowman, we gave you all the clues. She's discarding the Dora. Wow, okay, so that means the player across from us is like really close to finishing their hand. This 8 is like not super safe, dude. It's not super safe, but yet, okay, I'll do this for now. It should be a little bit safer than that 8. A lot of 1 8 has been discarded, 2 6s, 1 9. So I'm like, if they needed a 7 8 9, you know, their chances of having that are pretty low. Okay, another 6 is fine because they've discarded it. Again, we're really scared of the player across from us right now. Granted, they like already are in first, but we don't really know like what kind of hand they could be sitting on. At least they discarded a Dora, right? So they can't have had like a random Mangon out of nowhere. They discarded a 6 7, which makes me think that this 8 is safe. I know it could not be. Like, what if they're waiting on a pair or something? Okay, I honestly held my breath there. I was so scared. I was absolutely so scared. Unfortunately, we still need this to be completed. Oh, God. I mean, if we win this hand, oh my God. I mean, if we win this hand, I might have to title this video like, you won't believe what happened next. We're actually in Tenpai. We're actually in Tenpai. Oh my god. If someone drops a 1 of circles, we can win this hand. Okay, called Ricci. Someone fold. Someone please fold. Someone please fold with this. Lord, tell me how to say fold to this. And fold with the 1 of circles specifically. There's only 1 of them left, dude. It's so safe to discard. You know you want to. You know you want to. Please, please, fold. Player to my left, fold, please. 1 of circles is so safe. You don't want to even fall further into the Shadow Realm, do you? 4, we can't really make use of. This 6 is not what we're looking for, dude. But they discarded a 4-5. But that means they could have 7-8. This is so unlikely. I mean, I can't believe I'm folding here. I can't believe I'm folding here. The message boards are gonna be ablaze with comments, dude. Oh, Yisung shouldn't have folded there. He's such a coward, etc., etc. I know. It'll be a real. Alexa, play Sadness and Sorrow from the Naruto OST. If we draw a 1 of circles, that would hurt so much. But I also think that I know they discarded a 4 or 5. There's a genuine chance they're waiting on the 6. I feel it. I feel it in my bones. I don't know. I guess I'm playing a lot more superstitiously lately. Okay, interesting. I don't know. We don't really have any guaranteed save tiles. Luckily, that happened to be a save tile. Okay, first place is winning. Bad for us, right? Good for us in the sense that it was only a 1,000-point hand. Good for us in the sense that the player in third, who we're most close in competition with, falls even further down the point rankings. This guy is losing his mind. It's okay. It's okay. It's the shadow. It's the epic highs and lows of Ricci Mahjong. What can we do here? 1 pair, 2, 3. Oh, okay. That's also a triplet now. Interesting. So this is 1 set. We can even discard this and wait on our pair in drawing a 3 or a 6. So that's not that terrible either, right? Also, in our wildest dreams, we could keep drawing really useful tiles, but also pivot this towards a full flush if we really wanted to go for the win here. It's not unthinkable. It's not super likely. We're still really far away, right? If that was the case. Okay, we're Northwind here. Northwind, I know we could keep for a safe thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we need a pair. There's an argument to be made just to keep this for a safe discard. I'm not sure. I think that there was obviously a case where you could have discarded this 3 and the 6 early. What is the benefits of keeping this? Well, if I draw like a 5, I could probably get rid of this and then this a little bit more easily. And even, okay. I mean, we could have kept that one too. Even if we drew a 7 here and we still needed a pair, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, we could discard this 1, right? We could discard this 1. So it's not the worst thing in the world. If we drew a 5 or a 7 here we can even call Ricci. I mean, it's an early enough Ricci. Sure. It's early enough. I know it's a single tile wait, which is not super likely. But also like the 8's the door indicator. I mean, this is like copium. Like this is like justifying in retrospect. The point is like I'm playing an early Ricci here just because I really value other players having to fold. I love it so much because I would be folding if I was in their position too. The player to my left has discarded nothing but bamboo tiles. Maybe they're going for a flush of some kind. If so, they might not want some of their character tiles either, right? Because they're most likely going for the circle suit. But I also, I really value in forcing the other players to play in defense position, right? Oh, tell me you're a bottom without telling me you're a bottom. Okay, here's also the thing. You're like, Yishang, I don't know if this is really like a foolproof strategy. Oh, man. It might not be. It might not be. They chased my Ricci, which is really bad for me. Oh god. Not like this, dude. Not like this. Okay, it's just a pawn. But like even in the Mahjong like books that I've read or online PDFs, they're like, yeah, dude, this is why people, they don't say dude. This is why people value early Riichis. It forces other people to like play defensively, and they might not be able to come up with like a winning hand or even a hand in Tenpai. Player to my right is playing like a lunatic. I can't. They better have, dude. This is not a hand that's worth fighting for. You should. I mean, I'm a coward, right? So like, why believe me? But like, what is the most value of your hand? All simples, all triplets. That's really unlikely to complete. Also, if you're doing that, like, if you're doing all triplets, you discarded a Dora tile already. It can't be that huge of a hand, right? Okay. This should be fine. Maybe they're just going for a quick kill, all simples. Really hoping to draw 7 of characters. Still scared. At least, like, this is just lucky. Like, this is lucky in the sense that we have not drawn dangerous tiles, right? We've luckily drawn like a 2 of bamboo, which happens to be safe. We've drawn an 8 of circles, which happens to already have been discarded. Like, we've oh my god, that player's heart must have skipped a beat there, discarding the red 5. Okay, here's hoping. Okay, the 6 of circles is what got him. This is maybe fine for us. 2 Oradora. Oh my god, is this a Mangan? It is a Nyangan. Okay. The player to my right has is down horrendous right now. So, okay, it's all last. We can't even play to go into first right now. We can't play to go into first. So what do we do instead? Discard this Dora, go for a quick all simples hand. I think, right? I mean, we could also go for a 1, 2, 3, 3, 4 something sequence, which shouldn't be the worst thing in the world. But again, I really like this idea of being able to pawn and chi. Yeah, I'm fine ending in second here. I mean, maybe discarding the door is really dangerous, right? Because like someone could pawn this 1 of bamboo and then suddenly the match would be in disarray, right? You would have to maybe negotiate with a terrorist or something. Probably not the phrasing that you would want to use in a Mahjong video you sung. Check yourself. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. We still need like a pair because I'm counting on this to become 2 sequences or 2 triplets for that matter. I'm also hoping to draw a okay, that's good. Discard the green dragon. I don't know what we're doing. Okay, this is fine. I mean, so long as they don't have a monster hand. I mean, they're discarding some great tiles. Maybe they're going for a full flush in the character suit, which would be the worst case scenario for sure. This 7 might be good to discard earlier rather than later before they have like a fully assembled hand. Or this stays in our hand until the end of time. It's not unthinkable. No character tiles have been discarded at all. Okay. In realizing that, we're keeping all of our character tiles. I mean, this is really, really tough, right? Because now we need to make this work in our hand, and right now it doesn't. But so long as we draw a 6 or an 8, we're in Tenpai. Of course, we'd have to call Riichi for that to be the case, but you know, that's okay. That's okay. We can even not call Riichi and just go for a fully concealed hand, like only winning if we draw it ourselves, right? No one has discarded a single character tile. Holy moly, this is terrifying right now. This is terrifying. What are we playing 3 3-player Mahjong? So if you don't know, in 3-player Mahjong they remove an entire suit of tiles. Oh man, we could go into Riichi here, but I don't really want to, man. This 7, I mean, like, no, dude, no means no. Nope. Waiting to draw a 6 or an 8 of characters, or a 5 or a 9 even. And then I'll be more comfortable because no one, I mean, one person has discarded a character tile, and it's the 1, okay? So maybe this is a little overcautious, maybe, right? But I still think this is okay. Okay, this 3, of course, isn't super safe considering it hasn't been discarded yet. It's still safer than this goddamn 7. Okay, this is fine. We don't call Riichi here. We just hope to draw the 6 or the 9, by the way, and end the game like that. I'm not comfortable with I'm not comfortable with this type of Riichi. So many 6s and 7s and 9s have been discarded that this is safe. Like, this is definitely safe. Oh, everyone knows at this point, right? Everyone must have the sense, unless your like brain is off playing Mahjong right now, which don't get me wrong, I've been guilty of that several times in a row, several times in the past. What would help here is that if we drew a 4 of circles, we could discard this 1 and then win off of anyone else with a 6, right? Because then we would have all simples. However, because of our current situation, we would have to call Ricci because this hand otherwise has no Yaku. So yeah, I'm okay with playing like this. I'm totally okay with playing like this. Yep, everyone's breaking up their hands. 7 is safe. It's the last one in the entire deck. We can also count on maybe an Under the Sea or Under the River, which is if someone plays our winning tile on the last draw. Yeah, they broke up 3 5 of bamboos because discarding a single character tile right now. They broke up 4 because a single character tile right now is way too dangerous. Holy moly. Nope. Okay. Yeah, this is not coming out. That was the worst draw we could have possibly had. I'm honestly pretty pissed. If we had not drawn that 5, yep, this is why you don't discard a character tile, you ding dong. Also, you dealt into the, I mean, at least this is, I don't know if this is good or bad for us. You dealt into the dealer, which means that we do another round, right? We do another round. 1 2 3 4 4 3 3 5 5 7. Okay. So incredible draw. Incredible draw. What do we do here? We pray for another 2 of characters or a 5 of characters, and we go for an all simples hand. We absolutely go for an all simples hand here. And we just try to end the game in second. Because we don't have the luxury of being the dealer, right? Like, even if we win, we don't get to do the run back. Incredible draw. Incredible draw, dude. Incredible draw. Holy mo, we don't even need to, I mean, we could reach you with this hand, it would still be fine. But we don't even need to. We don't even need to. Because no matter what, we'll have all simples, right? Yeah. I mean, if we had discarded this instead of the instead of the 1, if we had kept the 1 and discarded this, we would still be 1 tile away, right? Yeah, because we have 2 pairs right now. One of them needs to like be something. Okay. I was like, was it a misplay discarding the 1? Instead, should we have discarded the 3? I'm okay with that play just because, again, it keeps open the all simples dream. So we can chi a 2 or a 5 from the player to our left. They're taking some time to decide. It must mean that, okay, that's interesting. We don't need the 6. It's our most dangerous tile. Let's get rid of that. Keep the south wind as our safe tile to discard, right? Okay, nothing super spooky yet. In fact, we're the person with the spookiest discards, which is good. That last game was nuts. I was so scared. I know how this is gonna sound, but dude, when no one discards a character tile like for the first 24 discards, that's pretty spooky, right? Okay, now there's so many ways this hand could be finished. It's not even funny. Okay. Now we went off of a 2 or a 5. We don't even need to call Ricci. We simply glide this hand into victory. Were there anything? I mean, okay. I've been doing the post-game analysis. I don't know if people like it or dislike it. Let me know in the comments if you do. But I definitely want to take a look back at that round. And plus, like, it'll be fun. At least fun for me. And we can even look at some of the other rounds where I basically like I realized that me doing post-game analysis is just, did something bad happen here? And if something bad happened here, then I'll like watch closely. But so long as nothing bad happened, we don't really have to examine that round, because a lot of rounds on Mahjong, like nothing super spectacular happens. But maybe, I don't know, maybe if there's some Mahjong pros in the audience, like let me know. Sumo on the red 5. Thank you. Mwah. Mwah. If we wanted to push for the win, what would we have done? Gone for like a Yakuman hand with all triplets, like fully concealed triplets. It's not terrible, right? Ending in 31,000. Okay, let me do this. Yup, plus 52, baby. Yup, started from the bottom. Now we're here. Well, we technically started from the middle. All right, everyone. This is a fake ending. This is where in the movie theater you would see the credits roll. However, if you want to stick around, I'm going to do some post-game analysis. Please leave a like and a comment and subscribe if you want to see more. New videos are coming Tuesday, Thursday, Saturdays now. Okay, what are we going to do? Yeah, right. Log. Okay, here we go. View me. Let's go, dude. right? I'm also really, really like happy that Mahjong Soul has a really good like log UI. You know what I mean? Okay, let's just take a look at other people's hands. They have a pair of the red dragons. This player has 2 Dora. Yeah, okay. I think they probably were like pissed off because they drew 3 Dora tiles. So if they, all they had to do, I'll turn off my cam for this. All they had to do was finish a hand, and this would have been like a Mongon easy, if not more. So what are they looking at, right? They have this 1 that's useless, and this 3 that's useless, and this 4 that's useless. So they're still really far away. Okay, they made that happen. Let's take a look at our other players' hands. So they have a pair of the red dragons butting heads with this pair of red dragons. Like, neither of them are going to complete it unless one of them folds first. Does anyone get in Tenpai? They call Richi, right? They have an incredible 3-sided weight. Unfortunately, it's not Pinfu because the pair that they're sitting on, even though it's a 2-sided weight, the pair that they're sitting on is like a Yaku, like a Yaku high, which means like you can't. If you want to do Pinfu, you got to get with my friends first. Basically in Pinfu, your pair can't be valuable. Okay, it can't be like the east wind. It can't be the west wind. Like if you're sitting in the west seat, your pair has to just be like a random, like legit pair. Okay. Did we deal into this? No, we played like a coward, right? Yeah, they conned here. I can't believe they conned. They weren't even, dude, you can con if you're 1 tile away from winning, because then you can go for the after a con Yaku, Rinshan Kaiho, which is awesome. But just conning randomly like this to boost someone's value of their hand is not a good idea, dude. It's not a good idea. Not only that, you have 4 safe tiles. If you have all 4 of them, no one else can be waiting on them. Right. Wait, did I not? Wait, what happened here? I discarded a 3. Why didn't they win? What? Am I nuts? Wait, what happened there? What happened there? I'm not even kidding. Why didn't they call win? Were they away from their computer? They called Richi. They're waiting on a 3, 6, or a 9. Why would they not call win here? I play a 3, right? I just dealt into them. Is that just like the weirdest misplay of all time, or was I spared for what could possibly be their reasoning for not winning there? Am I playing with a Mahjong Pro? What the frick? And I'm the dealer, right? Wouldn't that have been like wouldn't I have had to pay a little bit more? Oh my god, I honestly don't understand that at all. Maybe they were going for, I mean, it doesn't even make any sense because like sometimes you can deny yourself a victory to win with an even more powerful hand. Like say you have Richi Pinfu and you're waiting on a 7-8, right? And you want to get all simples in there. Someone could discard a 9, you could pass that, and then you could still win off of a 6. This is extremely weird. I don't know what to make of that at all. If you know what happened there, let me know in the comments. That's so weird. Oh man, I can even look from their perspective, right? Okay. Are they in Furitan? They're in Furitan, dude. They're in Furitan. Oh my god, they couldn't call win. They had to draw their tile themselves because they've already discarded a 9. Wow, Richi just straight up into Furitan. That's nice. That is nice. That is nice, dude. That is nice. Okay, cool. New strategy unlocked. New strategy unlocked. Okay, back to me. Did something bad happen? No, we won this round. This round was awesome. I love this round so much. Okay, oh, okay, so we switched from this 3-4 weight into this 2-3 weight because we were like, they discarded a 3, they might not need other tiles around it. False, they needed all the tiles around it. I mean, in a sense, I was right? Like they have a 1, 2, 3, and they have a 5, 6, 7, but like, if they draw a 4, they would finish their full straight. If they draw another 1, they don't need it. And I'm pretty sure that's what, yeah, deals into. So I don't know. I don't know if that was particularly correct or not, but either way, really, really glad that we won that hand, right? Put us in a great place early on. Or fairly early on. Okay, did something bad happen here? Did something bad happen here? So the player to my right discarded a 5. Interesting, right? Interesting. They don't even have that great of a hand. They kept the green dragon too. They're forcing a flush, I think, because they're tilted. They're psychologically tilted. Yeah, they're definitely forcing a full flush. Oh my god, and we deal into them, right? They haven't discarded a single circle tile. Yeah, but dude, what else could I have discarded? Okay, let's go back and see what else I could have discarded. Because dealing into a half flush hand does not feel good right there. It does not feel good whatsoever. Let's just take a look. What else could we have discarded? Because we discard a 9 here and we lose. We could have discarded a 5. Yeah, what am I fighting for, dude? So I think I was distracted. I was like, only the player across from me is in Ricci. Dude, if I discarded the 5, what are they waiting on? They're waiting on a 7? They're waiting just on a 7 of bamboo. Okay. And the player to my right is waiting on a 7 or a 9. Yeah, they're waiting on a 7 or a 9 of circles. Okay. So I think in this situation, I probably should have been like, okay, the player to my right is like fighting pretty hard, right? And they haven't discarded a single circle tile. So what's more safe here? Strangely enough, oh, it's not the 5, because it's not the 5. The player across from me has signaled 0% that a 5 is safe. It was definitely... I mean, this 7 was also discarded after they called Ricci, right? Maybe just a random 9 of bamboo? Maybe just a random 9 of bamboo? Or a 6 of bamboo? 6 of bamboo was also before they called Ricci. It was before that player called Ricci, so it wouldn't have been safe. Maybe just a 7. I don't know. Dude, I still think this was an okay discard. I don't know. Like, because I think we also had, like, just a terrible hand to, like, play safely around, you know? Not only that, the 9 is, like, Suji to the 6, right? It's not perfect, of course. I don't know. If there is a logical conclusion that I could have drawn from that situation, let me know. Let me know. All right, then what happened after this? I don't think anything particularly bad happened after this. The player across from me just went on a tear, right? Yeah, they're just sitting on a all simples hand waiting on the... Yeah, okay, they went into Ricci with an all simples hand waiting on the 8 or the 6. Anyone else have anything that good? No? And tilting my head. This is a half outside hand in the making. That hurts to have that be destroyed by someone else's Ricci. I mean, they're still fighting for it, which is really real voice reveal, by the way. They're still fighting for it, which is nice. This player, was it really worth it, dude? Dealing into someone else's Ricci like that? I just want to see. Maybe they were 1 tile away from winning. I think they probably were. Let me just see. They had a 6-6-6, 7-7-7, 4-4-1-1. So by discarding this, they were waiting on the 4 or the 1 of bamboo. It's not a terrible decision, right? Although the 1 of bamboo, one of them has been discarded, so there's only 1 left in the entire wall. The 6 is just suspicious. It's not a terrible push, right? It's not a terrible push. But then again, like, why call Ricci on this hand? It's not even that valuable. It's just a Ricci only hand, unless you get the luckiest Uradora of all time. Okay, next round. Does something bad happen? Someone's in Tenpai already. Holy moly. It's the player across from me. Right. Dude. This round was nuts. I was like, what's the Uradora here? It's the 9 of bamboo. None of them have been revealed yet. I should have been playing way safer here. Although the discards that I was making weren't terrible. Okay. And now the player to my right is in Tenpai as well for the 7 of circles. What's wrong here? Yeah, the 3. Dude, that sucks. I don't even know what to tell you. Because the 3 is also Suji to that 6, right? I don't even know what to tell you. This is just awful. Awful luck. They have 3 Doras just sitting in their hand. That's brutal. We were also like, we could have discarded this 3 too. I don't know. Like, I'm glad we didn't. A lot of discarding this 8 and the 6 also didn't feel good. Okay. And then the player across from us is just on a tear at this point. Someone's in Tenpai. It's not me. It's the player to my left waiting on a 2-5. Okay, that's interesting. Do they have Pinfu here? I don't know if that counts as Pinfu. Oh, they have a 6-7-8, 7-8-9. Is this Pinfu if you're waiting on the pair, though? I don't think it is. I don't think it is because, like, I'm not sure, but yeah, you have to be on a two-sided wait, and you have to have a pair in hand. Yeah, okay. So that doesn't count. Someone else is in Tenpai. So the player across from us, 6, 7, 8, 2, 3, 4, 4, 4, 5, 5, 5, 8, 8. So they're waiting on a 4 or an 8 of bamboo. Do we deal in? Oh, God, I'm pretty sure we deal in. Who's waiting on a 6? 4, 5, 6. It's the player across from us, but it's just a really small hand, right? Oh, I discard a 1 here because the player to my right is in Ricci, right? I decided to play it really, really safe here. Okay, and then the 4. Yeah, I don't regret my decision to play safe here at all. Do I still deal in? I deal a 2 instead of a 3. Nice. I mean, it doesn't really matter, right? Yeah, it doesn't really matter. The dangerous discard was the 4, I think. Was a 4? Yeah, and there it is. Okay. Yeah. Okay. I mean, they called Ricci. It's not a terrible decision especially if I want to like gun for first. Maybe it's just bad luck. And I don't think anything particularly like eventful happens. Let's just rewind like this for the rest of the game. So this player called Ricci. 5, 6, 7, 2, 2, 3. 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5 blank 7. Okay, so they're waiting on a 6, and then this player deals into them. Is that true? Damn, that's brutal. That's brutal. They were waiting on a... Wait, why? They have a 6, 7, 8. Oh, they already do have a 6, 7, 8. They're waiting on a 3 or 4. Okay. And what did we do here? We play like a damn coward. We called Ricci early on. We called Ricci and then they chased us. Right. The reason that you chase someone's Ricci if you're in their position is like you're in 4th place. Like, what do you have to lose? Not only that, if you win, you get 2 Ricci sticks worth of value, right? Okay, South 4. This was the spookiest round of all time. Everyone's waiting on character tiles. Player to my left, waiting on character tiles. Player to my right, waiting on character tiles. There's half flushes literally everywhere. The player to my right, or to my left, is keeping this pair of 4 circles. Why are you doing that? Just go for the... If you're... I mean, I guess they're just going for a quick win, right? Because they're dealer and they want another turn as dealer. Yep, okay. And then, that's fair. They could have gone for a much bigger hand, though. Maybe they just didn't draw enough character tiles. I mean, they discarded some character tiles. I feel like they could have gone for it, honestly. And then, what happened here? We won with an all simples hand. Yeah, just really fast. There's nothing that you can do against that. Yep, I don't regret my decision making at all in this round because you could also, again, start cheating and pawning, dude. All right. That's going to do it for today's video. I hope you liked it. If you did, please leave a like and subscribe. You can also come talk to us about Mahjong in the Discord. We're really active there. And I stream every Monday, Wednesday, Friday on Twitch at 4 p.m. PST. Come check us out there. We play Mahjong live, baby. Okay. That's going to do it for today. Until next time, please take care of yourself. Make sure to drink a lot of water and be kind to yourself, okay? All right. I'll see you next time. Peace.